Hello and welcome to a Sophisticated Pairs video blog. My name is Erica, and today I am reviewing the Sculptress by Panache Chi Chi. Chi Chi has been popular in our store ever since it debuted, and this is the first time that they're really offering it in basic colors. Up until now, if you wanted to buy the bra, you typically had to tolerate some variation of animal print. But the fit of the bra was so amazing that even customers who are averse to animal print or who were just tired of it would still buy the bra because they loved the fit and the overall feel so much. Now, I've never personally reviewed it in the past because it only goes to a 34 band, and under ideal circumstances, I'm usually closer to a 30. However, after a year of some weight gain issues, I'm more between a 32 to 34, leaning towards 32. So the size I have on right now is the 34H, and it fits fairly well. I'm on the middle set of hooks and I still have a little bit of space. Or a little bit of space around the band. I could probably have gone to the tightest hooks, but the middle seems very comfortable. Ordinarily, I would probably have purchased this bra in the 32 double H, which is actually my current Panache size, and maybe used an extender. I do find in the store that the band tends to run a little firmer than some of the other Panache styles. It's not as stretchy. It also doesn't seem to stretch out as much over time either. So that's a positive in reference to this bra. However, if, like me, you are under 34 band, this is unfortunately not going to be the best one for you. So cup size wise, the H in the 34 is good. I don't have any overflow, I don't have any spillage, I'm also filling out the cup completely. I would say, based on my experience trying it on myself as well as in the store, that Chi Chi tends to run true to size to Panache, again, keeping in mind that the band is not overly stretchy. So Chi Chi is actually based on a modified version of the Super Bra Jasmine, which has been an exceptional seller and an exceptional favorite for the brand. Chi Chi has actually been modified a little bit, and it's a little lower in the front overall as well as on the sides. So Jasmine and Chi Chi both feature this 4-section cup design. You have a side support panel to direct the tissue front and center. You have these 2 lower cups here to push tissue up from the bottom. And then you have a stretch lace upper cup. So stretch lace upper cups tend to be, I think, sometimes a little intimidating because they're not as firm, and especially in higher cup sizes, it can feel a little bit more jiggly than if you had something that was a traditional fabric. However, stretch lace is amazing because it tends to contour a little better to your unique shape, and it's also more forgiving of any size or weight fluctuations you may have. Now, Chi Chi also has another noticeable difference from the Jasmine bra that I think is phenomenal. So if I turn to the side here, the wing on this is actually encapsulated. You really don't have any of that elastic stripping on the interior touching your skin. And on the outside, you don't see it either. So I feel like Chi Chi tends to give you more side smoothing and better back smoothing than what you would see with the original Jasmine. And they're the same price. So if you tend to fall in the size range that that intersects between Jasmine and Chi Chi, Chi Chi may actually be a better option for you than the original Jasmine. Chi Chi also tends to go higher in the band than Jasmine. So despite being based on the same frame, their sizing is kind of weird. Jasmine is typically a 30 through 40 band D through K cup, and Chi Chi, I believe, is 34 through 46, kind of like D in some band sizes, and then up to a double H. I think in the 34 band it actually starts at a double F cup, so it's weird. It's kind of got like a stacked sizing. You have to kind of check the website for the full list. But that said, this is a bra that is finally a plus size option that's different. It has great forward projection. You have a lot of lift. The overall shape is very flattering under clothes. It's rounded. You have the standard Panache felted straps here, which can be fully adjustable. You just need to walk the adjuster piece up over the felted part, so that can improve the overall fit. The bra itself is really comfortable. So Jasmine I had before, and it was a bra that I liked a lot, but then I found the Clio line and I felt like that fit my shape better. Chi Chi I actually like a bit more than Jasmine. I feel like the fact that it's lower here on the sides is a nice improvement, and as well lower in the front. I do get a little bit of extra space here between the underwire and where my breast tissue starts, but I had that in the Jasmine too, so I feel like that's pretty consistent just from the bra frame. Turning to the side again, you can see the lift that I'm talking about. Now for me, Panache wires are always a smidge wide. I tend to do best with the narrowest wires on the market, which is usually from Comexum. and Panache does go a little bit back. That said, these are still narrower than what I've come to expect from some of their other styles, and very comfortable. In fact, overall, this is a really comfortable style. I love pretty much everything about it, and it's one of my favorites for stocking in the store. Now, as I mentioned, aesthetically, they've previously done a lot of animal print, which I do like animal print, but every season it starts to get a bit monotonous, and some of the animal prints were a little bit interesting, shall we say. But the basics I do really like, and it's funny because the bow here at the center is actually an animal print bow, so they tended to nod it to the past history of the bra with the current basic design. So cappuccino is the lighter variation. There's cappuccino and black are your two basic colors. I love the cappuccino. A lot of times in this industry, when we see a lighter variation in a basic color, it tends towards either very light or more yellow based. I love the fact that the cappuccino is a little bit more of a taupe. It kind of has a mid-tone variation. It looks fine on pale people like myself, but it also works very well if you have a darker skin tone. I think that it is very flattering, even in its own right. It's very sophisticated, kind of an understated neutral color. So even if you're looking for something that might be a little prettier or a little bit more simplistic and minimal, that the Chi Chi and Cappuccino is a beautiful choice. The black is also very nice. It's just plain black, and then again you have the animal print bow. But to me, the real shine in the collection is the fact that they did this cappuccino color instead of relying on one of the more either yellow beiges or light colored beiges. Overall, this bra is fantastic. If you like Panache bras, especially if you're a fan of Jasmine, definitely check out Chi Chi. If you're in larger band sizes than what Panache usually does, typically in their super bra line they only go up to a 40, maybe a 42 in Tango. This goes all the way to 46, so it gives you an opportunity to branch out into a new style. And then of course the shape and the overall look is really fantastic. Overall, AA+. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please feel free to email me at sophisticatedpair@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the other videos on our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and blog for all the latest news and event information. Thanks for watching.